Welcome to Girl Talk. We are filming here at Bella Domicile, and we're going to talk with the owner, Dan Luck, later about kitchens and baths. But first, we've got a very special guest. Welcome. We've got Bradley Stevens with Stevens Designs, and we're going to be talking furniture. So can you tell me a little bit about your history and how you got into what you do?
Yeah, basically I'm a fourth generation furniture merchant. My great-grandfather started pre-1900s, and then my grandparent, paternal grandparent, and his brother had McGilligans up until the 70s. Mom bought it out in the 70s, and Mom's business went bankrupt in 2004. And since I've had I'm going to be 50 tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Celebrating here.
I've been working in the shop since I was about 8 years old. Furniture is all I know. Did take a few years off for college, studied business, economics. And so when Mom went out, I was faced with either going to work for the man or starting my own store. And Madison is a very niche market for high-end. When you grow up in this industry, you want nice things. You get what you pay for. My passion's fishing. I buy nice fishing poles, and I buy nice furniture. And so...
Well, you buy the right stuff, it's going to last forever.
Yes, it is. You know, some people want to change up. That's okay, but they're heirloom pieces. They can be handed down for generations.
And you have a gorgeous store, Brad. I absolutely love it. After Bella Domicile remodels your home, you go see this guy, and then he'll get you all set up with furniture. You have great pieces over there.
Thank you. In fact, not to interrupt, but we've actually collaborated with Dan on projects. So we try to keep within the same vein of the better high-end people.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, you betcha.
It's the total package for home, and then Kirsten will sell it for you. So.
There you go.
Tell me a little bit about why Better Goods. Explain that.
You know, with the influx of the furniture coming from China, Indonesia, so on and so forth, I kind of made a vow to represent American companies and on a high-end venue, medium to high-end. But it's the type of thing where if you were to do an amortization schedule, by the time you bought one of my pieces at twice the price, 3 times what have you, it's going to outlast an inexpensive piece far and beyond. And so I work with Stickley, I work with Hardin, Hancock, and more, all exclusives to the marketplace. I try to solidify with exclusives. I don't like to get into a fighting match, price wars, that type of thing. So better goods, less problems.
There you go. Good philosophy.
Well,
very nice.
And how many people move, you know? And if you have really cheap furniture, it often doesn't survive a move.
It doesn't, and Madison is very transient with our hospital systems, with the government, with the profs.
Yeah.
And so we have really good opportunities.
Sorry to jump in there, but I see it all the time. Like it looks beautiful once.
Yeah,
once.
absolutely.
Yeah, right.
So some folks will buy for looks, some people will buy for price if you're looking for excellence. What kind of goods are we talking about?
Well, from the furniture to the, case goods, wood, metal, upholstered goods. We do window treatments. We have interior designers on staff, space planning, basically inception to completion.
Sounds like the whole schmear.
It is.
The whole package, yeah.
And we work with some great architects, and kitchens are not our forte. So that's why we try to align with the better people in this industry.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So what line exclusives do you feature?
Just like I had mentioned, Stickley is my anchor.
Okay.
Since 1900, the guys are actually from Osceola, Wisconsin. They're 5 brothers. They're in Manlius, New York. I work with Hardin since 1857, the oldest furniture company in the world.
Isn't that amazing?
It's crazy history.
Yeah.
And still to this day, I'm basically asked by reps all over the country to represent their higher end goods. I'm out of space, so.
Yeah. And I want to talk really quick before we go too about some of the sort of add-on things that you do. Like you do a lot of interior design, space planning, and even down to window treatments.
Correct.
So tell us just a little bit about that process real quick.
Again, it's the full package. I also own an upholstery shop, McGilligans, since 1917. I've got 2 partners. So there's a real vertical sales approach. If I go in with a designer, I can either sell new, reupholster, then I take a designer that can get into the window treatments, space planning, what have you.
Wow, so you can really just get it all done.
Yeah.
You can. It's a one-stop shop.
It's
Awesome.
beautiful.
It really
too.
is. It really
So
is.
that went so quickly. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
Don't forget to check out stevensdesigns.net online or stop in and visit the showroom, which is probably the better option to see it in
Beautiful.
person.
Worth
Thank
it.
you.
It's over on King James Way. So go visit Bradley. We're going to be right back with more Girl Talk at Bella Domicile.